and welcome back to another Get Ready With Me video. I hope you enjoyed last week's Get Unready With Me, and I will link it down below in case you missed it. It had a little twist to Get Ready With Me Wednesday. And today's video is going to be my routine I do when I just want to be lazy and I don't really want to do a whole lot of makeup and just, are not feeling it. So this is just going to be my routine for that. This is something I do at least probably once or twice a week, especially on the weekends. And I'll go ahead and film early for the following week. So today is Saturday. Of course, this will go live on Wednesday because it's Get Ready With Me Wednesday. But especially on like Saturday and Sunday, I always do the same lazy day routine. So let's get started. Okay. First thing I always do, you still got to prep your face. Even if you're going to be lazy that day, I still have to prep my face because I do have an oily skin tone and it will just run off. So of course I'm going in with my Colt's favorite, the Benefit Professional, and I'm almost out of this thing. I gotta film an empties coming up because my empties box is getting really full. Oh no, come on. There we go. Just a little bit more. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I tend to focus this on my nose area. Especially to I'm starting to get dry patches on my face. And it's just not attractive in the slightest. Okay. Next thing I'm going to go in is with my Urban Decay Naked Foundation. This is it's my favorite foundation, I'm not going to lie, because it looks natural, but it covers up just the right amount of flaws. A lot of people say it's too light. I can easily get it up to medium coverage, and I kind of like that kind of coverage. I don't like it where it's like a cake face on my face. I like it where it looks like I do have bumps and I do have some flaws to my face. That's something I just enjoy, is that kind of look. It looks more natural to me. So it's the Urban Decay Naked Foundation in 1.0. And I'm just going to put this, let me roll up my sleeves. I always do one pump. And I just go ahead and put it all over my face. I'm going to start blending in. And you already know, if you watch any of my videos, I'm using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush because this thing is a bomb. I got this from Emily Noel and I've never stopped using it since. And just a great way to build up some coverage on some foundations that are a little more lighter is to just go back over the product and just stipple. Don't pull, like here I'm pulling, don't pull, just stipple. And that builds up the coverage in those areas as well. My cheeks are where I need the most coverage. The rest of my face is looking pretty good right now. Whoop whoop. Praise Jesus. So I'm just going to stipple on this side too. Hump day. Sorry. I'm on my third cup of coffee. And so I'm like, woo! And I'm off today. And I'm never off. So I'm on a whole nother level of excitement. Sorry. And on my lazy days, I don't care if I have a little under eye circles. It's like, whatevs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really put any of my under eye concealer or anything like that on there. So I just then go in with my Rimmel Stay Mattes. I know you're like, she uses a lot of products for a lazy day. Well, that's because even if I'm doing a lazy day, I still focus on my face because that's what needs the most work. And then I go in with just light, stuff on my eyes and my cheeks and everything. But my face is what needs the most, the base is what needs the most work. So I always make sure I put the amount of time and effort it needs into my face. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to use a little bronzer, but I'm not going to contour it all. I'm just going to kind of put it in some areas that I know it would need it, and just, you know, so I'll do the temples, because it always adds a little something something. And I'm just kind of more of an all over thing. I'm not contouring at all. I'm just adding a little warmth all over my face. That way it's not so dead. I like my face to be a little three-dimensional. At least two-dimensional. Instead of just white. Okay. I am going to be using my blush because my face without blush is just like that's exactly what it looks like. Okay. So the blush I'm going in with is my favorite Lazy Day blush because it is so blendable. Oh my goodness. These NYX blushes are the bomb. This one is in Peach. And I'm just going to get a little bit and put it right there on the apples of those cheeks. And for a Lazy Day, you're not trying to look like va va voom, oh my goodness, here I am. You're just trying to add a little color. Just so it makes you like you're awake and, you know, you're half there for the day, okay? Just half. You don't have to be completely there. Just half. And then once I'm done with this, I just add a little bit of pink to my cheeks. And then I am going to use my highlights. And I'm going to use my Cabana highlight, because that's Mama's favorite. Reserve Your Cabana by Wet n Wild. Eventually this thing is going to retire. I don't know when, but eventually one of these days it will retire. I don't know. And I'm just putting that right under the eyes. That's why I said I wasn't going to put any under eye concealer, because I was really going to kick this up to make it look awake. And I'm not going to lie, there's been days that I just left the house like this and I felt perfectly fine, because my eyes, as they are, they do shine a lot with the color because it is like a blue-green color, so they're not hidden or anything like that. And this is perfectly fine to go out of the house with. If you want to go a little bit further, we're going to step it a little bit further, okay? So, always, my go-to Lazy Day palette is my Wet n Wild Trio Walking on Eggshells. This thing has seen better days, as you can tell. It is a pure favorite of mine. I have 3 of these in my collection, and each of them look right about this size, right around this. So, we're just going to start with the NYX base in, this really should have like a, I think it's just skin tone. Yeah, it's just base skin tone. And I've been doing some damage on this one. This might be an empty soon. And I'm just going to put that all over the eyelid, just to add a little base to it before I go in with my shadowy products. The reason I tend to choose the Walking on Eggshells Trio is because it does have the perfect colors. It has something where, you know, you have the great brow color, you have the great all over lid color, and you have a great crease color where it looks like you didn't try too hard, and it's so easy to just blend in. So it's great. And we are actually not even going to use this pink color. I'm not a big fan of pinks on my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and end with is this top color. And that's just the creamy white color. I'm just going to put that all over my lid. And we're just going to have it all on the lid today. Get closer. And just add a little sheen. Make sure we get that inner crease. Okay? And I want it just all over. And we'll see, you'll see what I got planned. You'll see what I get up my sleeve, yeah. Sorry, guys. Funny story. This is one of the first Wet n Wild eye palette. Actually, this is the first I mean, not this specific one, but this is the first Wet n Wild trio that I ever tried, and it was from watching Emily Noel. She got me to try a lot of stuff. And I got it first from watching her, and this was the one I wore, I wore the Walking on Eggshells, and I did it the same way. Sometimes I would wear the pink, sometimes I wouldn't. Most times I didn't. That's why these two are the most used up, because most times I just don't wear the pink. And then I'm going to go in with that brown and just buff it in that crease area. So I'm just going to take it, and luckily for me, I have a very defined crease. I can feel it. And you're just going to buff it right in that area and kind of blend it out on the sides. And look, it looks like you really tried and used 2 colors, y'all. 2 colors. Like, what? What? If you are just trying to be done there, of course you can be done there, and that'd be perfectly fine. I am going to add a little bit more dimension to it since I am wearing purple today. I'm wearing my Jordana Easy Liner for the eyes and Eggplant. So this is a very light eyeliner, so it's not like OMG, but it adds a little purple to that look. It just pops. You can easily just have put a, you know, a brown eyeliner on, that would have been fine, or even just nude in your inner crease, which I'm still going to go in with that. I'm going in with the Scandaleyes in Nude, and I'm just going to put this right on that waterline. Just kind of make it look even more awake and put together. Like you really, really tried to do this makeup look today, okay? And then the mascara that I always go for now, it's like my holy grail, is the Urban Decay Perversion. But I'm actually going to use the Best Lash today. Well, I don't know. See, this is so hard to me. I have so many mascaras. I'm quite the mascara junkie, y'all. Quite the mascara junkie. I'm going to go in with the Best Lash because I've been using Urban Decay's Perversion all week. So we're going to go with the Jordana Best Lash Extreme, which this is an amazing, I don't know what that was. This is an amazing drugstore mascara. It had length and volume and, oh, makes you look like you got lashes when you really don't. Which is a good thing for me. So here is the final look, and of course I always have to have my lips on, but it doesn't all have to be like a bam color. I'm going in with my Berry Smoothie from Revlon, the Revlon Lip Better Berry Smoothie, and this is just a My Lips But Better shade. It just adds some shine and shimmer, and it's just so pretty. Literally My Lips But Better. And there you have it, everyone. That is my lazy routine for the days that I just don't want to do like a whole bunch of makeup to my face. It still looks really put together and it looks really great, but you can tell it was very minimal effort on my part, and it was very actually easy to achieve. So if you're looking for something that's really easy to achieve and very minimal, then check it out. Try it out for yourself. This palette is amazing, especially for girls that are trying out with makeup and they're trying to discover makeup. This is an awesome palette to get, and I would highly suggest it. So check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will link my Get Unready With Me down below, as well as my favorite drugstore eyeshadow singles, so you can see a couple of those that I'm really loving right now. Okay? I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!